and welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning into today's video. It is grocery day, okay? So I feel like it would be really cool to bring you all along with me and show you all how I prepare to make groceries and what I do in terms of putting everything away, how I organize my groceries in the refrigerator. I just feel like that would be super interesting to show, and hopefully it motivates you all. Groceries is one of those things that you know you have to do it, but you're just like, oh my God, I gotta do groceries. It's like, where do I start? And so to kind of help me with grocery shopping, I start at the cleanup, because the cleanup helps me think of what it is I need to buy when I go to the grocery store, what it is I need to organize, what meals I want to cook for the week or the upcoming weeks. So it's just so much that goes into grocery day, and like I said, that cleanup just helps get me started. So hopefully this video motivates you all. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below, and I hope you guys stay tuned. Right now my daughter is asleep for a nap, so hopefully I can really get a lot of things done. Knock on wood. I'm gonna go ahead and fix myself a quick cup of coffee, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys, so before I get started, I just wanted to go ahead and fix myself a nice cup of coffee. There is something about a nice hot cup of coffee that is so motivational. I don't know what it is, but after a good cup of coffee, I feel like I can literally conquer the world. I can do anything. I can just get straight into what I need to get done and get it all done. Literally, a cup of coffee is the extra kick that I need every morning. I don't know if it's a mental thing or what, but it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and spruce up my coffee with some sugar and my two favorite creamers right now this fall season: maple brown sugar and pumpkin spice. It is the perfect combo, I promise. So phase 1 of grocery day is the cleanup. So this process really makes grocery shopping so much more productive. I can literally look over my refrigerator, look over my pantry as I'm cleaning out old and expired food, any leftovers that we didn't eat, and it helps me better understand what I need to buy, how much of something I need to buy, how many of something I need to buy. It is very helpful. I like to also tell myself, look, don't buy this anymore, especially those Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls. That was one of the things that I vowed to never put into my refrigerator again. You know, some things are nice to try, but once you try them once and it just doesn't work for you, I advise just not buying it again. Don't force yourself. There is nothing worse than wasting food, and that is my ultimate pet peeve when it comes to groceries or any type of food in the house. I hate wasting food. So as you can see, I'm grabbing my iPad and I'm just going through my standing grocery list. I'm checking off items that I already have and unmarking items that I need to buy again. So as I go through this cleaning process, I'm getting all old food out of the refrigerator and freezer. Okay, so here is the standing grocery list that I was referring to earlier. I created this master grocery list in my notes on my phone, so it is accessible through my iPad. I've divided everything into categories, sides, frozen food, breakfast, fruit, beverages, etc. And I literally scroll through the list. I put a check mark if I have it, and I unmark it if it's something that I feel like I need to buy. Sometimes I'll strike through if it's something that I want to tell myself not to buy, or I'll just put a check mark there just to remind myself not to buy it. So yeah, that is super helpful as well. So now I'm just going through. I'm gonna take everything out of the refrigerator. At this point, everything that is left in the refrigerator is what is going back inside once it is cleaned out. So I'm going to remove everything. I'm going to get some Clorox Scentiva, and I'm going to go through and spray everything down. I'm going to put a microfiber cloth down on the ground, and I'm going to clean those glass shells just to make sure any residue or juice that may have spilled on those shells is cleaned off. And then I'm going to start replacing those items and putting them back into the refrigerator.
Everything you do makes me love everything about you. Your smile, your style is so fly. I can't deny. I got a crush on you, and that's true, dear. And I'm digging you. You make me believe that your love is
So just a quick cleaning tip that I find very useful. If I'm ever cleaning an area that has high traffic, any surface that tends to get very dusty or pretty dirty easily, I love to use microfiber cloths. They help get those dusty particles that are so stubborn and so hard to get rid of. They really help pick up those particles and actually remove them from the surface instead of just pushing them around. So you'll see me use those microfiber cloths as I'm cleaning out my refrigerator, and that is why I hate dust in my refrigerator. So now that everything is placed back into the refrigerator, I'm going to go over to the sink and just clean out those Tupperware dishes that were holding our leftover foods. And I'm going to go ahead and get those loaded into the dishwasher. And then I'm going to wash and rinse and dry out our drawers that I removed from the refrigerator and replace those as well. And then after that, we'll be all done with phase 1.
I can't really see where did I miss. Junior watching, I be on my. Junior watching, I be on my. Tell him this. Did he miss? Junior watching, I be on my. Ex-strippers, new killers, shot. Tell him, just on Donda, on my mama, made a promise, Junior watching, I be on my. Junior watching, I be on my.
Our refrigerator is now squeaky clean and ready for some new groceries.
I can't really see where did I miss. Junior watching, I be on my. Junior watching, I be on my. All summer.
So now on to the fun part. I am going to go ahead and remove my groceries from the bags. I love to do a quick look over so I can see what I still managed to forget. No matter how flawless my grocery list is, I still manage to forget something every time I go make groceries. It is literally the saddest thing, but I guess nothing is perfect. So if I have a very worried look on my face at any point of this segment of the video, that is exactly why. I'm just remembering something that I probably should have remembered while I was actually at the store. So of course I had to grab a quick snack because obviously I worked up a big appetite. I am not going to do so much of a haul. I'm just gonna do a quick overview so you all can see for yourself some of the items that I bought. I feel like at a later date I may actually do a grocery haul, but not in today's video because the focus is more so the cleaning and organization that goes into grocery day. So I always start with my cold beverages first, and then I add my dairy products and other refrigerated food items, and then we'll move on to the freezer. Also notice that I am leaving space on that second shelf just in case we have any leftover food that we need to refrigerate. Throughout the video, you will see me do this Tetris-like move where I put the older food in the front and move the newer food to the back. That is just to make sure that everything is consumed before it expires or goes bad. I hate wasting food, like I always say. My goal is to make sure that we eat everything that we buy. I do not like throwing away food on grocery day. So that is the purpose of me doing the old to the front and new to the back. I'm also going to make sure that in the freezer, all the items that were bagged or placed in foil, that those items are also brought to the front, so that way we use those first as well.
I just caught a shorty off a Finsta. Just threw on a hoodie, it's a crenshaw. Way that I've been living unconventional.
After I'm done here in the freezer, I'm going to move on to our seasoning and sauce cabinet, and then I'm going to start adding items to the pantry.
Right now, I would rather see my heart turn to chrome. Rather see my heart turn crystal. I can't even front like I don't miss you. Right now, I'm just stuck inside a crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about to pop up on your phone. Like I'm outside in an AMG, right outside PT. 2-turn, baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas round me, ride or die. Gotta watch your time, cause it's flying right by. 2-turn, baby girl, you know me.
That was literally so satisfying to watch. Like I said in my last video, if you all are into the restocking and refilling ASMR content, please feel free to follow me on TikTok. I did record some off-camera restocking for my TikTok, and y'all, I promise it is some really good content. So right now I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna wash all of my produce and get it ready for the refrigerator, all of my vegetables, all of my fruits. As you all can see here where I'm trying to show you, this is not the best batch of fruit that I bought. I shop at the commissary here on the military post where we're stationed, and this is by far the worst fruit that I picked up on any of my grocery trips. However, I'm going to do my best to preserve it and keep it fresh for as long as possible. I do store my fruit in these Rubbermaid Brilliance containers. They are airtight and they last very long. They do keep your food really fresh. So here I'm just cleaning out the sink, and then I'm going to get it rinsed out, and I'm going to make sure that I put baking soda and vinegar inside of my water that I'm going to soak my fruits and vegetables in.
punish me in a race. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. Tell me about that work, 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 work. Na, 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 na. When you walk out, na, 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 na. Before the table turn, 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 turn. Beg you something, please. Baby, don't you leave. Don't leave me stuck here in the streets. If I get another chance to, I will never, no, never neglect you. I mean, who am I to hold your best against you? I just hope that it gets to you. I hope that you see this through. I hope that you see this true. What can I say? Please recognize I'm trying, baby. I feel you see me, I feel you see me do my da 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 da. Tell me about that when you walk out, la 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 la. When the girl from my touch.
Yeah, okay, you need to get done, 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 done. That'll work, come over.
So after all the fruit is clean and rinsed off, I like to make sure that as I'm preparing it to go into the refrigerator, that I'm also prepping it to be eaten. There's nothing like going in the refrigerator and just grabbing what you want instead of having to actually pull grapes off the stem or remove the leaves from the strawberries. It's so much better to just have everything ready. It also helps, again, cut down on waste. Things are more likely to be eaten if they're actually ready to be eaten. So that is what I'm doing here, getting those leaves chopped off the top of my strawberries. And then I'm also going to slice one of the apples just because I knew this day my daughter and I were going to eat one of the apples. I wanted it to already be ready to be thrown into the steamer so we could enjoy it and not have to do too much work.
Tell me about that when you walk out, la 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 la. When the girl from my touch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now that I am closing out phase 3 of this grocery day, I am super excited to just look over my refrigerator and see that everything is super clean. It is literally squeaky clean inside of there. Everything is organized and refilled and restocked. The pantry as well. Everything looks so good. It's not the most extravagant, over-the-top grocery haul. However, it is the perfect amount of food for our little family, and it is going to last us exactly 2 weeks until our next grocery trip. So just looking over everything, I feel super accomplished. I'm very proud of myself for getting up and just getting all this done. Hopefully you all found this video super motivational. If today is your grocery day, go ahead and get up, go ahead and get things done. Clean out your refrigerator, clean out your pantry. Go ahead and make a good grocery list, get everything bought and put away. Thank you guys, and see you next time.